Hey everybody, so on today's video I'm going to be doing knotless braids with little cornrows in the front. So the first thing we're going to do is blow dry our hair. I could have honestly just stretch dried it by basically putting it in some doodle braids and letting it dry on its own so that it's stretched out, it's dried out, and went from there. But I waited last minute to wash my hair, so I'm going to have to go with the blow drying route. So I'm going to go ahead and blow dry my hair and then I'll be back. Alright y'all, so I went ahead and blow dried my hair out. As you can see, I am done. The hair is growing, honey. I cut my hair, like, I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember. I'll probably write like a little mini subtitle because I don't remember. But yeah, y'all see the Rick James bang. I got impulsive and I decided to cut all the heat damage off in the front of my head. So no, I don't want this bang. It's actually quite ugly to me, but it's gonna do what it do. And basically all I do, like with this bang, I'm not gonna lie y'all, I just be doing stuff like this. And I'll like clip it. So like y'all have not known this whole time that the whole front of my hair was cut off. Honestly, I just twist it because why not? Who wants heat damage? And plus it grows faster now that it's cut off. So it's neither here nor there. But anyway, so let me tell y'all how I went ahead and blow dried my hair. I definitely kept my hair in the 4 sections because I am queen sections. I love sections in my hair. It helps me, get every part of my hair without no complications, no problem. And I use this blow dryer. This is the InfinitiPro by Conair. This is like my absolute favorite blow dryer. I just kind of went through and I just blow dried it out, and now I'm gonna get into parting. I literally part my whole head and then I get into braiding because yeah, it's just easier that way. Once it's parted, I'm just going row by row and braiding out my hair. So I'm gonna show you when my hair is parted. Toodles. All right guys, so I finished parting my hair, as you can see. So with the front, like I said, I was pulling it back a little. So here, this is the front part, and I just separated it like so. So you're gonna have like braids going like this, and then the back is just rows like that. For those of you wondering, I was using this 3-sided mirror to part. So I just stood in between here and I was able to see like the back of my head, the sides of my head, and you guys kind of understand how the rest goes when it comes to parting. So you want to get your braiding hair of choice, get your braiding rack, and separate each strand of hair on the rack. You're then going to get your braiding grease, take down the first row, section off your first piece, add the braiding grease to that piece, and begin braiding. You want to now take this piece and section it off into 3 parts like so. Then you're going to grab the right piece, add a strand of weave onto the pointer finger, pinch it with your thumb and finger, and go in and grab the left piece. Go back and grab the right piece, and repeat that step where you're adding the strand of weave and pinching it in between your pointer and thumb, and continue to braid, grabbing the left, grabbing the right, and adding your last strand of hair. Again, grabbing the piece of weave between your pointer and thumb, and grabbing the left, and then grabbing the right piece. Now when you get about 3 to 4 inches down on the braid, you're going to go ahead and add your last 2 strands of weave to the braid for thickness and length. Keep in mind, the lower you add the hair, the longer your braid's going to be. Alright, and then when I get to the end, I don't braid all the way down. I just put a little more grease here to kind of pinch the braid so it doesn't unravel, and then I leave the tips free because what I'm going to do at the end is kind of make wavy tips, because that's just how I like my braids. Alright, so I went ahead and I did do some cornrows here, but I am going to show you guys in a more detailed version how I was able to achieve this look right here. So, stay tuned and follow along. So the first thing I'm going to do is I do add some of the braid grease to my roots so that it's smoothed down like this, because you don't really want frizzies in the front, okay? So what I'm going to do is kind of put it back like this, because when I cornrow, I go like that. So you're going to take your own hair, because remember, this is like knotless vibes, and you're going to split the front little piece you take out into 3, like so. And bear with me because I do have long nails, so It's easier when you don't have nails. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab this left strand, my 2 fingers, go underneath and grab the right strand. As I start to cornrow back, I'm going to feed in hair. So you kind of want to do this about 3 to 4 times, like grabbing one side then grabbing the other, and then you want to feed in. So what I'm going to do, take a small piece of black hair first, kind of toss it back like this. I'm going to hook it around my pointer finger like I've been showing you guys, and just keep braiding. So you're going to keep braiding. So if you hook it around your pointer finger, you just keep braiding. Grab the other side, come back, make sure it's untangled, come back and grab the other side.
It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my.
And once you're at the end of the cornrow, like I did, you're gonna just braid down some more. So remember, about this much, and then you're gonna add the last 2 strands. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take a blonde piece. You just kind of match it up with these 2 strands like this and pinch it with your thumb. And then you literally just keep braiding like normal. And see, it's fed in. So I go down a little more. And then I add the final piece, like so. So you're gonna pinch it like this. You see how it blends with this strand, and you're just gonna keep braiding, okay? And you're gonna do this, go all the way down. Again, if you want your hair longer, just add more pieces the more down you get, because that'll actually make the braid longer. But I don't want my braids like past my butt. This is butt length right now. So we're just gonna go like so.
I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist.
Okay, so I officially finished doing all of the cornrows, doing all of my individual braids in the back, and all of that good stuff. So the very last thing on the list is to dip the tips. So basically what that means is you're going to take a pot of boiling hot water, or microwaved hot water, however you heat the water up. Me personally, I boil my water on the stove. Once it comes to a boil, I'm going to actually dip the ends of these braids inside of the water so they're not stiff like this. Like, you see how they're just kind of like stiff, they're ratty looking. Like, no. I like a little wave to mine. So I did split it in half already. And what I'm going to do is put a rubber band at the very end where the hair, because remember I left a lot of hair out at the bottom. I have now added the rubber bands here, and I'm going to dip up to about, right here, like here. So basically the point is to get the whole entire tip below the rubber band inside of the hot water, so that your tips aren't looking ratty like this. Okay, I'm actually gonna braid this bottom half into like a big braid so that it has like a wavy look. Okay, so these are the braids, and I'll be back when I dip them. Knotless braids with the cornrows in the front tutorial. Again, don't know what you call this, but thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more. Comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.